Operation Fernbridge, which is the covert police force that David Cameron set up. Okay, what happened was that when Simon Bannock's book was going to come out, David Cameron basically said, look, I don't know how damaging this is going to be to politics. They set up Operation Fernbridge. These police officers are not police officers. They are from the Royal Military Police. DCI Paul Settle, who's in charge of the investigation, is a Royal Military Police officer, which is why when I met them, they couldn't show me any warrant cards, any ID badges or anything like that. They have been set up to gather intelligence, and the first operation was called Operation Fairbank, as in they're banking the information. And then that ended, and Operation Fernbridge started, and all this is to do with is Elm Guesthouse.
Now, the Labour MP for Rochdale, Simon Danchuk, recently published a book, Smile for the Camera, The Double Life of Cyril Smith. It detailed his investigation into allegations of child abuse surrounding his Liberal predecessor. Now he's been contacted by those involved in other investigations. And today he spoke to our reporter Becky Milligan about those investigations and the effect they've had on him.
Within a day or two of that book being published, a detective from one of the police forces in the UK got in touch with us to say could they meet to discuss an investigation that they're involved in. We responded to that and arranged to meet on Friday afternoon in my constituency office. 3 officers came up to see us, quite senior officers, detectives.
We can't name anyone, but are you able to give me an indication of what kind of case it was and what type of person was involved?
It involves a senior Labour figure. I would describe it as very aggressive abuse of boys, and clearly quite predatory. They're the allegations. So when people say, oh, these victims are just coming forward to try and get some compensation, let me tell you, all the money in the world wouldn't. Sorry.
That's all right, Simon. I know it's really harrowing. Are you okay?
If you look at the guy who's in charge, DCI Settle, he's the guy in charge of Operation Fernbridge.
Right.
That's his name, right? He's a detective inspector, Settle. He was head of the Royal Protection. He used to protect the Queen. Why? Why are you there, Settle? Why are you there? Why have you told Andrew he's not allowed to talk about the royals? Why have you told Andrew that he's not to talk about the serving politician or the serving chancellor? Why are you following him everywhere? When we went up, because I'm in the middle of making a documentary with this guy, and when we went up to his house, he had been bugged. A bug was found in his house. Operation Fernbridge asked him for his door keys.